Hi everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create some new classes on your BoomCard account and how to import Google Classroom lists if you have that as well. So the first thing you're going to do is log into your BoomCard account. Once you're logged in, you're going to go to the Classes tab up at the top. So we're going to select Classes. And then this is your home page for your classes. So you can see on the left-hand side, it has your teacher information. So you could go in and change some information about your account. Then we're going to go back to classes. And this is the list of all of the different classes that you have currently. So what we want to do today is we want to make a new classroom. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make a new classroom without importing lists from Google. You're just going to make a novel set of logins for your students. So you're going to select the new classroom button. And now you can see it says new classroom has been created. So what we want to do is add students into this. I recommend using student initials or just first names to protect privacy. But before we get going, the one thing I do want to stress is this button right here that says not private. We want to click that and hit private, and you can see that this is important because when a student signs out, they won't be able to see the other kiddos in their class and possibly log into those accounts. So we're going to select private, and then now our classroom is private. So we want to add students. There's two different ways. You can add students one by one, or you can add students at the same time. So if you're just starting out, I recommend hitting the Add Many Students button. And so we are going to put the initials on the line or the first names, and then we're going to hit the Enter key on our keyboard, and that will let us go to the next line. So I'm just going to put Bob, and then I'm going to hit Enter, and then you can see it jump down to the next line, and then I'm just going to do the same thing for all of the students in my class. So I have 4 students, so I'm going to hit Add Students, and now you can see that it populated those 4 students, and then it gave them unique usernames. You can change their usernames if you want by double-clicking, and then you can see it open the editing bar, and you can change this to whatever you'd like. You'll see that at the top, you still have options to add another new student. You can add many students. You can set new passwords. You can reset the passwords. You can also use picture passwords for your kiddos so that each kiddo would have a picture of a fox and a bee, and that would be the password that they select when they log in. So when they log in with their username, they'll see all of those pictures and they pick the 2 that are their passwords. For younger kids, that might be a good solution. So you can also print the rosters for all of the kiddos with their passwords and QR codes and cut those out and send them home to families. You can also share students with colleagues. We'll get into that button in another video, but just know that that's an option as well. So for each of these students, you'll see a drop-down menu. You can change your password. You can assign them decks, move and copy them, or remove them from the class. So that's how you create novel classrooms with unique IDs and logins. So if you want to import a list from Google, let's say you had a Google Classroom list set up with all of your students in it, and you want to import that list so that the students can log in with their Gmail accounts. You are going to scroll down on the left-hand side and hit this Import from Google button. So that's going to prompt you to sign in with your Google account, and then it'll auto-populate all of the Google Classrooms that you have set up already on your Google account. And so you just find the class that you want to import. So I'm going to choose this mock 2021 class that I've created, and you just hit Import Roster, and it'll import those students and their login information into your new Google Classroom. So you can see I didn't actually have any people in this Google Classroom, but if I did, it would have auto-populated those students into the class.